my shoulder, looked me in the eye, and he said, "Jeff, I think we should get matching tattoos on our shoulder." I said, "Well, what do you want to get a tattoo of?" He said he wanted to get the word brother in all capital letters with an exclamation point at the end. I was flattered. I said, "John, that's literally the dumbest idea I've ever heard." He told me, "Well, that way everyone will know that we have a brother." As practical of an idea as it was, we never did get those tattoos. And Rachel, you can thank me later. Growing with John has led other people to give me some really great nicknames, like Little Dore, and John's little brother, and Little JD, and just John. This has nothing to do with my speech, but it's been happening for so long, and I figured now is a good time to make you feel guilty about it. So, thank you for that. So when me and John were younger, we were very competitive with each other. But for some reason, we like to do all of our competing inside the house. We took games that were specifically meant for outside and played them inside the house. Mom and Dad loved that. Why play basketball outside when we can make a sweet miniature hoop out of cardboard in my bedroom? And Mom, the mattress is on the floor so we can jump higher when we don't. Generally, we would play until something broke, and Mom and Dad would come and yell at us. But we didn't learn because we just kind of wait a few minutes and kind of slowly work our way back into playing again. Now, I said we competed like this as children, but we literally do this to this day when we visit home. We're both grown men now with full-time jobs, and our mother still has to tell us no ball in the house. Now, it hasn't always been fun and games. Like most older brothers, John went through a phase where he beat me up every day. However, these were not your typical beatings. No, John's version of fighting consisted of taking the most obscure objects he could find in the house and throwing them at me. It's incredible how hard I could laugh while getting my ass kicked. In my life, I've been hit by a Rubik's Cube, an old shoe, a globe, various beanie babies, or those, rotten apples, a rotten pear, a whole cantaloupe, and a bunch of bananas. I guess it was mostly just fruit. He resorted to fruit when he ran out of ideas. Now in high school, I think a lot of older brothers can become distant. They get too busy with their friends, or they're too cool for you, or they're dealing with their puberty, whatever it may be. Luckily for me, John was kind of a loser in high school. I'm very grateful for that, because that meant I got to hang out with him more. So my favorite nights would be just playing ping pong with him in the basement and talking. Sometimes we talk about school or girls, other times we give advice, but most times we just talk nonsense at each other. Even though John wasn't the coolest kid in our high school, he was always the coolest kid to me. I always felt so important when I got to just hang out with him, even if we weren't talking about anything significant. Now John has found Rachel. The first time I met Rachel, my mom took me to a fancy dinner. We all made nice conversation. We all made nice conversation, got to know each other a little, and overall had a very pleasant evening. It wasn't until much later that I realized that at that dinner, John, Rachel, and I were all just doing our best to act mature and not say anything inappropriate so that we didn't embarrass my mom at a nice restaurant. Don't be fooled, Rachel is just as silly as John is. When I'm around them both, there's a constant banter that really makes sense to functional human beings. I was so happy that John found someone that we could both truly be ourselves around, and I honestly thought there was no woman on earth that would willingly put up with John's shenanigans. Yet Rachel is bold enough to put up with them every day, and it's clear how happy she makes them. Rachel, I'm very excited to welcome you into our family. And I hope by the end of the night, after all the doors get a few more drinks in them, you're so excited to join it.
Hell yeah!
Now, I know I called John a loser earlier, and he's probably going to throw like 10 apples and a wedding gift at me for saying it. So I'm going to try and make up for that comment now. When I look at John now, I see someone who is genuine and sincere. Someone who is willing to listen to me when I need someone to talk to. Someone who willingly forgives me when I screw up. I see someone who I can be goofy around without ever having to feel self-conscious. Someone who can make me laugh and even giggle like a little girl when I'm in a bad mood.
Can't cry.
I see someone who trusts me,
cry.
looks out for me, and stands up for me. I see someone who works so hard every single day, not only to further his career, but to better himself. And now I see how happy he is with Rachel. And I see he's ready to be as good of a husband to her as he has been a brother to me. So when I think back to the nicknames I was given growing up, Little Dore, John's the little brother, and John. I realize that I'm so highly associated with him because I've always been trying to be just like him. John, my best friend in the whole world, I love you to death, and I couldn't be more proud to be your best man. John and Rachel.